My sweet little Fangling. Shh. Do calm down, please. Let me see your hands. Oh, my dear child, I know it hurts, but you must let Daddy Dracula look at your hands. Ah, I see there are wood splinters here. It appears to be oak splinters. Yes, oak is very painful for us vampires. Ooh, I'm sorry if that stings. Tell me, my sweet little princess, how did you come across these splinters in your hands? My dear, you were playing with the oak stakes outside the castle? But you know that is dangerous. Whatever were you doing with those? Your imagination runs wild, my child. You were pretending to be a monster hunter? You've always had such fascination with the humans, but that is quite the tragic game to be playing pretend with. Why would you want to do such a thing and play pretend in such a way? You're just curious, you say. Just like your mother, to be curious about the humans. But it's that curiosity that killed the cat, you know. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm sorry for my Daddy Dracula humor. But let's see here now, darling. Oh, and what is this? Lift up your sleeves. Were you trying to hide sunburn from me too? Ugh. You may as well have just driven that stake through Daddy Dracula's heart. You know better than to play with wooden stakes and to be outside at sunrise. Yes, I know you're getting bigger, my child, but you are still only 106 years old. That is still much too young to be outside by yourself at sunrise. Next time, just let Daddy Dracula know and I'll come out with you, okay? Okay. Now, let's get these hands cleaned up and we can help the sunburn too. Now, I have my monster first aid kit here. I'm first gonna put on some gloves to protect myself from the oak splinters. Next, I'm going to use some of my anti-magic tweezers here. They will do an excellent job at removing the oak splinters. Here, my child. Let's start with this hand. Yes, I know it stings a little. Just putting them in this bowl here. Yes, my child, that stinging you feel, that is the oak poison leaving your veins. Hold still. You are very lucky, my little Fangling, that these did not go deeper into your skin. This is a stubborn little splinter. Got it. I think we have just 2 more on this hand. Got it. And our last one. Now your other hand, my dear. Now tell me, sweetheart. Why are you so curious with humans? You simply think they are just misunderstood creatures, huh? You definitely are your mother's daughter. It's okay to be curious and to try to explore and learn. But we must always be careful. And remember that their kind has always hunted our kind for centuries and centuries. Yes, I know, my child. I know that we vampires are not the same blood-sucking monsters that we were all those centuries ago. But the humans still fear us, and they never give us the opportunity to see the new monsters we have become, that we aren't that scary and threatening anymore. And until they understand, they will always fear and hunt us, so we must always be careful. Okay, my little Fangling? Thank you. Okay, I think this is our last splinter. There we go. Okay. How does that feel? Your hands don't feel like they're burning anymore? That is very good. Good. We vampires heal rather quickly. I imagine these wounds in your hand, they will be completely healed by moonrise. Okay. But yes, let's look at these arms now. Oh, my dear. You can't be out at sunrise. We vampires have very sensitive skin to the sunlight. Luckily, I have some burn balm here. I'll apply it to a gauze pad here, and then I'll be able to apply it to your forearms. Okay. Let's start with this side. It is cool to the skin, is it not? It's the tingly sensation. You think it feels like spider webs being pulled across your skin. How comforting. That means it is working properly. Okay. Now let's try the other hand here. Or other arm, rather. Tell me, my dear, how has your bat flight practice been going? Yeah? You flew that far the other day? Well, that is splendid. Maybe after we get you all cleaned up here, you and your dad can go for a flight together and we can stretch our wings. I think the flight in the shade will help heal this faster as well. We just have to make sure to stay out of the sun. Okay. I'm going to use one more gauze pad now. To pad that burn balm dry on your forearms. Let me see. Okay. And this side. Okay. And now for the final touch. We're going to use this medical mummy wrap to wrap your burned forearms. This will help seal in the ointment and help with a faster healing process. Okay, let me see your forearm, my dear. Got it? Okay. All right. And we got that arm. Now let's do this arm, shall we? Okay. There you go, my dear. There. How does that feel? Good. And let me see those hands again. Yes, see? They're already healing up very nicely. Very nicely. Okay, my dear. Again, I don't want to hinder your imagination or stifle your curiosity. But next time we have to be more careful, okay? It would also be the death of me if you were to get hurt. Yes, I know I can't die, but it's just an expression and you know what I mean. I care about you very much, my Fangling. Now, what do you say we go stretch our wings and fly? As long as we stay in the shade. Okay, I'll meet you outside in a few minutes. I'm gonna go let your mother know that you're okay. Daddy Dracula loves you. I'll see you in a minute. Bye-bye.